What is up guys, Wraec is here with a new video, and today we got a new update in Idle Heroes. We finally got the update I was talking about, Vortex enhancement, Star Soul enhancement as well. Pretty crazy. I've already checked it out a little bit. The thing is, I've never really maxed my pupil Star Soul. I kept this open a little bit because there's so much loot that you can get for the first 3 Star Souls that I just thought, okay, let's keep one not at max level so I actually get to use the loot that I get from some events where there are not the newest resources in there. So that was level 16. We're still going to check this out. We're going to start with Plume Time Plume though. It is pretty fancy. You see it right there. There is now a little bit more Destiny trail going on. And it has the symbol from the Nova Star Soul and requires both materials as well, which is not bad, I guess. Okay, it's okay. Level up brings us now to this window where we need 2 Star Soul materials, which is not a lot. It has been 3 for some levels. It's just that it's 1 for Time Plume, 1 for Nova. Arguably, if I'm honest, that's a little bit easier to upgrade even than the level before, which is a bit weird. Some people were hating on this, but it's just 2 Star Souls really, so it's not that much of an issue. I will have to see how far up this goes in the end. If I click remote, we can see the next skill that I unlock, and this one is interesting. When Star Soul skill is released, targets with Blazing Nova will take the Star Soul skill effect 1 more time. And usually, well, buffing the Plume Time manipulation I'm a bit hating on, because, well, that's the IEA combo that I talked about in yesterday's video. But this one is actually kind of cool. When Star Soul skills release, targets with Blazing Nova take the skills effect 1 more time. So that means shapeshifting. So we can kind of spread shapeshifting with this a lot more, which is kind of crazy. I mean, it's super strong for PvP, but it's also really, really nice for PvE as well. So that is something that I might even be looking forward to. We can also check out the rest of the skills. It says now a Destiny Trail and Advanced Destiny Trail. We can see the stats also increase. Let's maybe check this out over here. Plume Time Manipulation now for level 32. Some upgrades there. We see this with 25% control immunity offset. So these skills are still kind of referring to the original Star Soul, while at the same time also featuring new stats that combine with the Blazing Nova, with the Nova Spectre Star Soul. And Star Soul skill, Star Soul will successfully inflict shapeshifting if the target is Blazing Nova, burns the target, dealing damage equal to 22% of self HP. So we have another super huge burn. Okay, if the target doesn't have Blazing Nova, inflict Blazing Nova on it. Okay, we can inflict Blazing Nova now as well with IEA on this one. This is pretty crazy. And the Destiny Trail grants a total of... Doesn't even say it. Doesn't even say it. Okay, ton more attack. We could just assume. And then we have Pupil as well. Let's check this out. Same as before. We also have 2 new stats there. When Star Soul skills recently additionally increase dodge by 22% for 1 round for 1 ally with the highest attack. That is pretty strong, honestly. That is really, really strong. Okay. And then after a successful dodge of self HP is over 50%, increase energy by 10. If the HP is more than 50, gain a shield. I don't think that's like super OP to add that as like an enhancement. They only enhanced those 2. Is still pretty fair. I'm more afraid like of the extra stats that they added to the Plume Time manipulation, because this Advanced Destiny Trail, oh, that could be scary, ladies and gentlemen. That could be scary. Probably looking at, I don't even know how much. Like this is like 600k from 1 upgrade. That looks weird. I'm just trying to understand this because the current stats change, which doesn't really make sense. But I guess you are at 25 million when you get into this, and then you can upgrade a little bit more. So it's another 4 million. Maybe get to like 30 million with this, which is pretty good on top of the already existing stats. So not bad at all. Yeah, I don't hate it. I think the game that didn't necessarily need a stronger Time Plume Star Soul, at least not for PvP. Then we have the Gate of the Void. Void Vortex. Did somebody already take away my position here? That is the question that we have to ask. There we have this. And did somebody already clear it? I wouldn't be surprised. No. Okay. Then we will quickly do this, ladies and gentlemen. Then we quickly do this. Protection that is do something, reduces the attack of all your heroes by 95%, HP by 95%, and then when round ends, more % chance to be petrified. Well, I would say we just see how strong those guys really are. Let's get the TBB in there. Get the Wukong in there because we have double CC now. And we just clear it with LFA, I reckon. Yeah. Let's just clear it with LFA. Get the dodge from the PDE. A little bit of CC offset with Melissa. I think that's a good team. Getting Phoenix. And stone-wise, we're of course using TBB. I put the Rui on her. Let's see if we really don't counter the radiation at all. What is going to happen? Okay, we didn't get energy on TBB. We are faster than the enemy. At least for most of our heroes. Good enough. I guess. Oh, we are fighting a Sherlock. That was probably not too smart, if I'm honest. Can this TVP please stop being at the verge of death? I don't really like that. Miss TVB, can you please stop? That should be illegal. Probably doesn't have... oh, there. Okay, we got a little bit of HP. That is with 95% reduced HP and attack, by the way. And an invisible LFA. Is my LFA gone? Oh no, wait, it's not LFA. He was hiding behind HP. Okay, that was a little bit stupid, I have to say. But we're now at the point where he ran out of charges, so now we can even CC the Sherlock. Yeah, we have the CC on IHP. Of course, I'm running Attribute Purify on all of those. So, not really the best lineup there, the best position or anything to really clear this. But I hope it still works. 7 rounds. With this team setup though, we should optimize this a little bit because this will take forever. And I don't think we are going to do this in this video. Or we are going to skip ahead. Let's do this. We are going to clear this one and then we're going to skip ahead, and if I see something fancy then we're just going to go with it. Because I was already told, yeah, it is not really difficult at all. Can we clear those, please? I don't want this carry to revive again. Please. Okay, wait. It's not going to revive on the next round, right? No. Okay. We're good. We are good. And there we are. Pretty decent amount of HP, have to say. But it's completely TBB cheesable, so it really doesn't even matter. After we have even Transcendence Protection. Let's try one with Transcendence Protection for comparison. Got the energy. Full CC. Enemy IEA. Oh, I wonder how much damage that does. I don't think I've faced enemy IEA yet. That is kind of interesting. Are you scary? You might be. But then again, a lot of the damage from IEA dying comes from actually, how is it called? The Destiny skill. At Destiny rank 6, it also triggers when she dies. And yeah, if we ran Control Purify, we probably wouldn't have any problems here. The fact that I didn't equip this on anybody makes it so we are getting a little bit CC'd. But it's really not too difficult. As far as I see it, we have melodic strings on LFA. So pretty huge burst. But no demon belts or anything. We are probably... Oh, we were running PvP sets, no hearts. Okay. I mean, that was with protection. It just takes some time. That's really all. Yeah, I don't know why they did this. We haven't seen any special loot so far. And clearing this also doesn't seem to grant any special loot. So I guess I will just go ahead and clear this. And... Okay, and we are back. We are not in the last level yet, but I wanted to show you this one because it is fairly interesting. Switch the team up a little bit, put a Starwing Jara in there, not doing too bad. We have TBB. We go for a little bit of triple CC, you could say. I could already see 4.5 E plus 16. The HP here went certainly up, and I'm in Voidstrider area 2, and it's rather annoying, I have to say. We cleared 2 planets for now. We have Silence Horrify. Not too much of a problem. Double CC, of course, can be, well. But the thing is, when a round starts, each of your hero has 100% chance to get energy reduced by 100, which is a ton. Caught me a little bit by surprise. We don't really have protection going on, I have to say. It is, yeah, no protection. So what I really have to do now, what I had to do was I had to equip some mirrors, just so we get some more energy on our heroes and kind of go around this energy drain. But still, there are a fair bit more stages, I have to say, that turn out to be a problem. On the low HP ones, Norton Hague stages were a little bit problematic because he has this damage on here. And you can see, yeah, the CC, like on those stages right here, even though we run this triple CC, is not really optimal, especially with enemy armor where you kind of want to CC all the time. We are not really in the best position there. And also, one more thing to note, do you see how little those HP bars actually move? That is crazy. That is crazy work there. They just gave them super huge HP, but it kind of helps. So it kind of helps to have this combination of like TBB together with Starwing Jara. Kind of keeps them from breaking out a little bit. There are some DT skills, of course, as well that can be used. I decided to go for Starwing Jara because honestly, Starwing Jara is still one of my favorite heroes. That is one of the best times that I had in Idle Heroes PvP was when we had to sustain teams, and I kind of broke that with Starwing Jara. Kind of like to remember that, so I thought, okay, let's go ahead, let's equip Starwing Jara into this team, bring her back, and do a little bit of CC as like the OG hero, of course, for this game mode, and she's still doing very, very well, so I definitely like that. So we're in round 8 now. I don't even want to show you. At some point our energy feed might break and then we will go for more rounds. Maybe we just skip ahead a few rounds and see how many rounds this ends up really being. Okay, there's some big damage now coming in on round 20. Don't forget there is no round limit on this. And I also thought about it a little bit more and was like, why do I even target the carry with my LFA? Or have much rather targeted the Holmes Young or somebody else, but I know I decided to target the carry apparently. We're getting some kills there. The question is now, can the enemy carries take us out? Because, well, their damage is increased too. So one carry doing some shady moves could quickly absolutely devastate our team. Damage-wise, LFA is now at another spectrum. You can see also the Star Soul buffs from the new Genesis Star Soul. We have so many of them because we're on round 24. For this scenario, this is truly a pretty great Star Soul because we have all those attack buffs, we have all those speed buffs, we have all those crazy stuff going on. So that is also why this LFA absolutely slays. Absolutely slays. Could keep up the CC with this team. 1.45 E plus 17 damage. Pretty crazy. Okay, so yeah. The Transcendence Norton Hague is rather annoying. I don't know if he's necessarily annoying now on this stage. Not too sure. But we have 46 buffs left now. So I think I might just make this a little bit more easy for me, because that saves me like a ton of time. I don't know. We can kind of check. There was also one interesting interaction that I noted. I fought a Gloria stage, and Gloria gives you those marks. Yeah. Okay, he does a ton of damage. He does a ton of damage even with protection. Yeah, that is not next to you. Deals damage when you heal your hero. So that was kind of the annoying part here. No, he's become a little bit like the SQH. Was before. Now we have an extra SQH. Extra SQH, nobody wants that. Really annoying. Let's clear this. And yeah, without the energy drain, it's a whole lot easier. Unless you don't get your CC with TBB, then it is not easier. Thank you guys for that. Let's see. Should all work out now, right? Yeah, we got a good CC there. Got a little bit CC'd, but not too much. Oh, we have G-Star dot. G-Star also annoying. G-Star deals damage over time to your heroes. It's quite a lot actually. So yeah, I'm going to continue clearing. Also, don't forget CSG, he's in there too now. And of course, he can counterattack while being CC'd, so we roll away this guy. And don't go for this stage. Oh, yeah, LBM removes your twine. So also rather annoying together with Gloria. Which is pretty much a horrible stage. This should work. That's clear. Yeah, so now we're in area 1. I set up protection on everything, so that really didn't take too long. And we can see, yeah, 3.2 E plus 17. On stage 1, it's a little bit annoying if you don't have the protection, because there is a seal of light, so that will block your DT skills, would block your passives, everything, and dazzle, which really will hinder you from CCing. And we still have the energy drain, so that is pretty mean as well. This one should work, even though that is high RNG. We have carries in there. And I already definitely saw the E plus 17 damage. I'm really waiting for this one stage where we hit like E plus 18 or something crazy. But we're cruising with this team. We're cruising with this team. With the protection, it's like a very easy clear, and even without, kind of just works out. Unless you face the wrong enemy teams. There's always a little bit of reroll RNG. Can you give me something that is clearable, please? I guess maybe high RNG Gloria in the enemy team, but... could work. Or not. He got absolutely destroyed. I had problems with this stage before, I remember. That was a horror stage. This one should work. Let's see. Maybe should have adjusted my team a little bit more. I do this way too little. I'll be honest with you guys. I do this too little, and then I notice I attack an Ezreal. Well, I really wanted to attack an Armorer, probably. Yeah. 1.7 E plus 17, and we got destroyed by Vulcan in the end. Okay. Interesting. Shall we target slot 1? No, we target the Garuda. Let's try this again. It's mostly loading screens. The loading screens are super long, because this goes... I checked this on the one fight there. We checked it together. It goes to like around 22 or something. And then it's just the RNG. It's just the RNG then in the end. And yeah, let's give it a few tries, and then we come back when it was successful. So yeah, really we just needed the proper RNG to clear this. With the energy drain that we still got, it's difficult to keep this last heroes. You see, this is why the Vulcan killed us 1.0 E plus 17 really. And that brings us to our last planet. This one, can we reroll for something better here? Does it have to be annoying? Is there only annoying on this planet? Does this work? A little bit afraid of Ada Mark. Ada Mark usually doesn't work. No. No. Looks like yes, but no. Give me another 40. We do have gems, it's not a problem. So I can check for an easy stage. I don't want to face the ones with Norton. Also not the ones with GSG. Also not the ones with Norton. Leaves us with Ada, really? Don't we get destroyed by Ada here? Don't we get destroyed? I feel like we get destroyed. Because it's Ada Mark. Does a ton of damage. And it's mark damage. Nobody likes mark damage. Mark damage is really annoying. I'm getting pretty good CC. Oh, heal block, I forgot about this. Yeah, that's from the Ada. But no, I mean, we don't necessarily have to heal, right? Unless her mark really starts chipping. She did have a mark, right? It was a mark for her. I've never played Ada. I'm one of those people never played Ada. I owned her once, and then I swapped her for, I don't even know what it was. For something. I swapped her for something. On this one I would have again better attacked the Armorer, I guess. Because that one breaks out of CC, it's annoying. Yeah, so... that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, honestly. Let's skip ahead 10 rounds. Okay, now we're on round 15. Not really any changes other than us gaining a ton of buffs. And we don't see any damage yet. Last time was turn 18 where we really started to clear them. We're taking a pretty tough enemy there with the Ada. Okay, there was a little chip there. And that chip is going to become pretty huge. And I hope we get a really nice clear here. I hope we get a really nice clear. Because the thing is... with those carries and everything, there's always the risk of us losing like pretty close to the end, okay? Not the point yet where I really want to be. I kind of want them... I kind of want LFA to really overkill them so that we get the big ult. There is a good chance here. That looks kind of juicy, ladies and gentlemen. That looks kind of juicy. We lost the shield there. And that wasn't an overkill. Now we have to take care of the second Ada. Should I have just attacked the second one there? So far, so bad. We're still carry surviving. And now our energy feed is going a little bit under the bus. So now we fight 2 carries on round 23. Come on. LFA. Big damage. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful clear of this stage. I thought those Adas would be a little bit more scary. I remember them having some kind of mark. But wasn't really an issue. They healed by 3 plus 16. We healed more. And there we go. Cleared Voidstrider area 1. Probably not good on the leaderboard. Not at all. So many people clearing this. I mean, is it super difficult? Not really. Like, you need a ton of damage, but on this one you don't have the 15 round limit, so you can go past that. There is RNG to it, but you just go ahead and skip, and you have to be careful that you kind of have some of those marks, of those things back for rerolling the protection for like the last area, because on the last area you definitely want the protection. Maybe you can use them on the area 2. It's the same really as for all Vortex before, and with that the server gets some pretty good gems here as well. In the 2 minutes there, around 1 minute over here, 7 minutes, and then became a little bit more. You can see that's like 15, and then another 5 for the rest because we had the protection. But some nice gems for everybody. Yeah, I don't know about the loot. What is the loot? Loot is 25, 54 and stuff I don't care about. 23, 51. Okay, we have to see the smash, but the smash won't be that much bigger actually, because we're used to having a big smash, but this comes from like clearing all of the stages. So I reckon it's not even going to be like a huge loot difference at all. But then again, it's like a 20-minute clear, so I don't know. Is it really supposed to? It's kind of alright. I don't know why they did it. I mean, it's kind of interesting. We had some interesting fights here. It lasted for short entertainment, I have to say that. Some interesting hero combinations. Interesting to see the new heroes in there. Norton, Haig, CSG. Had to think about LBM for a second. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It was rather enjoyable. Okay, pretty good update in that regard, I guess. Even though it is just content for 20 minutes for me in this situation. I kind of liked it. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. Tell me what you think about the Star Souls. We're going to make a video about that when we get like to the Easter event, I reckon. For this event there isn't really anything going on, so we'll have to wait. Maybe let's for the end, for the people that stuck around, let's buy 5 soul hammers and the reverie key we get, and then there's no removal. Let's just see what we get in the reverie key. Oh, not bad. Star Soul upgrade selection chest, and let's reroll our IHP together. That is a little bit of a goodie here for the people at the end. I want to have pure flow, burn protection, and burn immunity. Pure flow, burn immunity is what we are looking for. And we need to do more rerolls tomorrow. 50 hammers. Divine Lock, Unyielding War Spirit. Ah, that's not it. That is not it. Giant Killer, Hunter's Focus. If we had Giant Killer, we could have used her well in the Void Vortex, but like this she was a bit useless. So that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you subscribe to this channel, and I hope you check out the giveaway. 60,000 Starry Gems giveaway. 3 people will get 20k each for a very nice A-Aspen giveaways on my channel, or if you join the SG Hub Discord through my link in the description, you can join there as well. Pretty good chances still compared to our last giveaway, so would recommend you join in there, and we'll see us in the next one.